Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Maurice's Place. Now, for those of you who follow me on YouTube, you know easy recipes are the name of the game. Tonight, I will take it a step further because tonight I'm showing you what a very easy recipe for chocolate chip macaroons is. It's so quick and simple, we'll be out of here in no time. So let's sit back and look at that right now. First thing, here we have 4.5 cups of the flaked coconut. Make sure it's the flaked coconut. Okay? Now, next up, we have a 1/2 cup of flour. I'm going to put it in. Mix it up just a little bit. Okay, then you put all the other stuff in. Here we have 370 milliliter can of evaporated milk. Put that in. Put in a teaspoon of almond extract. A tablespoon of vanilla, and don't forget the lid. Then put a cup of chocolate chips in, and then we'll stir it up. Now get all that vanilla in there, gives a nice flavor. Okay, now it's stirred up now, so have a look at that. Now what we have to do is we have to make sure that the chocolate milk, or say the evaporated milk, is not all in there, because what happens is when you put it on the tray, it can drain out and it starts to make a mess. So what we're going to do is this: we're going to put it here in a little sieve. Get all of it in there. And we'll drain out the evaporated milk for a couple of minutes here before we actually put it on the tray. Now it takes a couple of minutes for this to drain, but I'm not going to hold you for that. When a couple of minutes up, we'll talk then. Hi everybody, here we now the part we put these on the tray and in the oven. Here it is, all drained. So there you go. So we're going to take a bunch of these now. Let's roll these guys up, whatever size you want. Just put them on here. They can make a bit of a mess, but just as long as you put them together, they will stick together in there. Doesn't matter the size, whatever you want is fine. Okay, so we can put these in the oven now. Now what you do is you put them in the oven at 17 minutes. Okay, at 350, it's been preheated. And make sure you put them on the top rack, and only put in 1 rack at a time, because if you put in 2 racks at a time, the bottom one will burn. Okay, so now the second rack we're not going to bother showing. It's the same thing. So when it's all out, we'll talk then. Hi everybody, here we are when we take the macaroons out. There you go. They looks really nice. A little bit of brown on top, and that's good. Now, as I said, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Here's the other rack. We'll put it in now. We'll put it in for 17 minutes. Now, of course, I don't need to show you the same thing twice, but let's go over the recipe. 4.5 cups of the flaked coconut, 1/2 cup of flour, tablespoon of vanilla, teaspoon of almond extract, 1 can of 370 milliliters of evaporated milk, and a cup of chocolate chips. Mix in the dry stuff first, then put the rest in. Put in a sieve to get rid of the evaporated milk, and then roll them in balls, whatever size you want. Put them in for 17 minutes, take them out, and that's good. Now, one last thing I should mention. We are not going to take these off right now, because when you try to take them off right away, they tend to break out because they're still kind of soggy. So you got to let them cool down before you take them off, and they'll be hard enough, and you'll be very happy from there. So that is the chocolate chip macaroons, and we hope you've enjoyed.